I'm going to try and motor through some of these parables. The first parable is found in Mark's gospel only. It's the parable of the seed. We learned that the seed represents the gospel message. What that parable means is that the gospel message is not dependent upon the sower, but takes on a life of its own. It springs to life on its own in the heart of the believer, and the Holy Spirit does his work of restoration, regeneration, causing changes in the lives of believers. This is followed by the parable of the tares. Now, the tares are what this parable taught and teaches is that there's going to be counterfeit sowing side by side with the true sowing of the gospel. The tares they appear to be wheat, but they're not wheat, and they're not distinguishable until the harvest. So there's going to be side by side growth of both Christians and pseudo-Christians that appear to be Christians, but at the end of the mystery kingdom age, God will harvest the fruit, and the tares will be separated and will be excluded from the messianic kingdom, while the wheat will enter into it. This is followed by the parable of the mustard seed. The mustard seed teaches that what started as a very small group of individuals in the first century in Israel has grown into this monstrosity. The mustard tree grows into a large tree, and the birds of the heavens that are nesting in the tree represent satanic or demonic agents who have corrupted the gospel to some degree. And that is our picture of Christendom that we're living in now. And this is followed by the parable of the leaven. A woman creates 3 measures of meal and introduces leaven into it. When the Bible uses a woman symbolically, she always represents a religious entity, either good or bad. And when the Bible uses leaven symbolically, it represents sin mostly in the Old Testament, and in the Gospels it represents false doctrine. And these 3 measures of meal during the mystery kingdom have become what we know today as Roman Catholicism, Orthodoxy, and the Protestant Church. And each 3 of these divisions have a certain degree of false doctrine within them.